It's Sea-Duck again is brought to you by Hackensack Brewing Company and their Imperial Pilsner Auga, which was created in honor of the legendary DJs The Awesome Two. Thick Crates, pure hip-hop satisfaction. Check out their limited edition new releases available now on Instagram. Weaponized Records, an independent music label serving up underground hip-hop. The revolution will not be televised, it will be weaponized. And the Spitslam Record Label Group. The Spitslam Record Label Group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp, or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spitslam Record Label Group. Throwback to the future sound.
It's C-Doc again.
Tuesday night. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. It's another episode of It's C-Doc again. I'm your host, C-Doc, the president of the Spitslam Record Label Group, music producer, film director, blah, 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 whatever. We have a great show tonight. Really excited to talk to our guest. Man, this is a one bad motherfucker, if I say so myself. Anyway, but before we get to that, introduce the crew. First up, she got her start at the world's first 24-hour all-hip-hop station. I'm talking about KDAY in Los Angeles. Our lady from the heyday of K-Day, Jennifer O. Jenny.
What's happening?
Yeah, peace. What's good?
Yeah, trying to get us live on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Word up. Get us live on Instagram. I've
Here we
styled
are.
again in the house.
There we are.
All right. Also joining us tonight, of course, the man with the dopest account on Instagram. If you don't follow him, you are a sucker. The Culture Clip King himself, ladies and gentlemen, Ultra Mag 7.
What's up, yo?
What's up, yo?
Jennifer, Doc. What's good?
Backwards, but okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Jennifer, right?
No, that's me.
Oh, to me it goes Jennifer. That's Jennifer.
It's happened sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and that's Doc. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have it mirrored. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh,
well.
He was here and now he's gone.
Yeah. He's coming back.
Oh, there he is.
Coming back.
I think.
Coming back.
Any happy birthdays? Anything? Did we miss?
Not that I can think of.
All right. There's that.
There was no wait. Money B was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Money B.
Money B.
Happy birthday, Money B.
He's been a guest.
He has, yes.
Yeah, I can just think of Money B. That's it.
Okay. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Better
Money
than
B.
a sharp stick in the eye.
That too.
Absolutely.
Yep. Just waiting on our guest to get situated, and we will bring him in.
Can I do a shameless plug?
Of course.
Everybody, go check out the Perspective podcast, streaming on all platforms. Hopefully, and it's all on me, that Friday we'll have a new episode with Kev Brown and Ken Starr.
Yeah.
Who will be coming soon to a theater near you.
Mm-hmm.
To a C-Doc again near you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer just locked them in, so they'll be coming here. But you can, once it's edited, you'll hear a good conversation. You'll hear a performance from Ken Starr and Kev Brown.
Nice.
So, yeah, nice.
I saw that. I am not a sucker, which means I follow you on Instagram.
Thank you, sir.
And saw some of the footage, some of the clips. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Yes, it was a great time. I gotta put some more clips together. Hopefully tomorrow I'll put some more clips together, show people what the vibe was like. But yeah, it was fun. This was our first performance. So
yes, right.
That was kind of nice. It was kind of nice.
That's dope.
Yeah. So the Perspective Podcast.
Yes.
We got 4 episodes already. There'll be a 5th on Friday, hopefully.
Depending on you, yes.
Yeah, on me. It's all on me.
Yes. While we wait, you want who were your other guests? Let's talk about that.
Oh, first guest is always my guinea pig with anything. My good friend, Mr. Len. That's episode number 1. Number 2 was our guy Jazz Soon. I forget what episode number it was, but actually, Len's been on a couple times. Jazz Soon's been on. Number 3 is me and C-Doc's group member, Phil Most Chill.
Phil Most Chill, right?
And number 4 was the great Sadat X. So you got 4 episodes. Shout out to my partner, Carter Ranks, my man BUG. It's that. Listen, if I know people are all around the world, but if you're in Jersey, Philly, maybe even Delaware County, come through. We do it every month. We're right in Philly at the Khyber Pass Pub, 56 South 2nd Street, Philadelphia, PA.
And if you are planning on attending, follow UltraMag7 on Instagram so he can give you parking instructions on the day.
Oh, you saw that?
I did.
Yeah, because the funny thing is, listen, if you live in the city, or even if you live in Jersey and you live near the high speed line, which will take you to Philly. Once you get off, if you get off at 8th and Market, if you walk right up Market, we're at 2nd, so 6 blocks, which is way cheaper than paying however much it's going to cost you for 4 hours to park.
Yeah.
But there is a parking garage a block away, and there's street parking, but I think it's only 2 or 3 hours, so you don't want to get a ticket in the city.
Nah,
I have. It's not fun.
Don't mess with that.
Oh, I've come out to my car not being there.
Oh,
I was tricked by a woman. She had me stay at her house late. She had me stay at her house late and said, "You can park here."
Oh, and you couldn't.
Well, my car was gone.
It was gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our guest is here. Please welcome to the show one of the illest producers to ever do it. I have been a huge fan of this man's work for years and years and years, and he still makes the dope shit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Jay Swift.
Hey, what's happening? What haps? All caps.
What's up? What's up?
What's good?
Chilling, smoking a little dinner joint.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't do it. I used to do the big Phillies, and I'm just taking it light.
Gotcha.
This shit's so strong now. It's like I can make a dinner joint and I'm good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's easier these days. So.
Right.
So what's up, bro? You had a busy day, man.
Yeah, I fuck with the courts and shit, but that's just you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good though. Got it over with.
Yeah, word. Mr. Chuck D in the house says salute.
Oh man, tell him, send my regards, man. We did a show with we did this college thing with them years ago, and it was crazy because we was there, and I grew up on Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was amazing, and they were cool. I'm down with Flavor Flav. Shout out to Flavor Flav. Shout out to all of them, but yeah, man, that's big, man.
Yeah.
I'd like to work with Chuck one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting that out there.
Well, you might be able to make something happen.
I was going to say he's listening.
Yeah, he's watching the show, so
he's ill, man. Yeah, man, he's ill, dude, and he putting down, giving them knowledge but it was funky. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. It's not played out. It's just, you know, we're in this fast package internet type thing, and it's cool. Like if I don't like your style, I'm glad you're making G's. But you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, Chuck says yup, so there you go.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. Yeah.
Oh, you there?
Yeah. Yeah. You got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. So let's talk about.
Man, what's happening?
So let's talk about
Tell
the
you
music,
what's happening
man.
with me right now, or what? You want it?
Yeah. Let's talk about the music. What you got going on? Because I've been listening to a bunch of new stuff. Well, semi-new stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, the Pharcyde on the first album. There's a poem on the back with all the titles. People got it, they know it, and the last mention was my man. But things got got crazy. We was young. There was a lot of things going on, so I ended up keeping that master for 32 years. We were on interviews, on tour. Hey, does it exist? Is it ever coming out? You know. And now we're back together. We're cool. Yeah, we're cool. You know, they're doing their thing. I'm doing my solo thing, but we released it, and I got to thank all the fans, man. It's already got 500,000 streams on Spotify. It's called My Man, and it's featuring yours truly. It's the only song I rapped on because, you know, I played my position. You know, I did all the beats except Other Fish, my man, LAJ. Shout out to LAJ.
Yeah, word.
You know, so yeah, we got it out there, and some people, you know, artists that I know in my crew. It's like, and the song is old, man. I said, you know, I know another song that's old that we got. It's called Passing Me By. I mean,
right.
It's still, and he talks like this. Hey, you know, it's old. It's old. You know, I'll let y'all guess who that is.
That would be Fat Lip.
Yeah, that part. There you go. Hit it, ding, ding, ding.
Yo, man, but the thing is, when that came out, when my man came out, I was like, this can't be, like, for real. Like, wait, did they just record this and then play like it was? Yo, but then if you hear Fat Lip at the end, Fat Lip sounds like he did back then. I was like, oh my God, this is straight from the straight from the shit.
and he don't like his shit, and I'm like, nigga, that's you got the funky first. Hey, double up, doop dot.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, that's that thing. You know, look, I'm gonna tell you, man, I love these cats. I can tell you what I compare them to because it humbles me that we hit hard. I knew I was dope. I always knew I was dope, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But here's the thing about my brothers. They're like the Beatles, right? The Beatles are fucking genius songwriters. They're the performers. But if it wasn't for George Martin, they would not have done what they did. You know what I mean? So, and I'm saying this because the proof is out there now. It's been 32 years.
Yep.
My production with them, I wouldn't be where I am without them, and they wouldn't be out where they are without me.
Yep.
And I say that because it's important. Because since me and my man Jay Dilla, who I got to meet when he immediately got put on, Q-Tip, I'll tell you the story about this. The Pharcyde was, you know, they're a band, they're creative, and they're, you know, they fuck with the, you know, the beats and shit, all that, but
right.
They spent 1.5 years. This is why Lab Cabin came out when it did, trying to do what I do. And it's cool, but the label wasn't having it. So they sent them to New York to fuck with Q-Tip, right?
Okay.
And Q-Tip, he loves us. You know, I love them, man. It's like we're connected like in tangles because we're all B-boys. Like I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm with the fan. It doesn't matter to me, dude. Like, so this cat, he was working with the Mobb Deep on the Infamous album.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So Q-Tip was like, man, I got this dude, JD, I'll throw you a tape. They thought it was Q-Tip because his name is John Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they thought it was like a alias. But anyway, when they heard those beats, they came back. They gave it to Mike Ross, Delicious Vinyl, the owner. He's like, dude. So he flies J Dilla out here, and I live in Hollywood. We lived on the same hill. I lived above Mike Ross at that time. Not like that means anything, but so he's down there, and it's like 5 minutes to Hollywood Sound. He's like, Jay, I got it, because he was trying to get me to do stuff on. I said, dude, I can't do it. I cannot do one song. I will not. Why? Because if I'm not doing I don't do that. I do albums. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how I roll. You know, LAJ, that's my homeboy, man. We grew up. We was the only. I knew everybody. Like we was teens, like Aladdin, fucking Sir Jinx. He used to roll over to our spot, nigga, on a bike. Like I knew all the dope niggas. You know what I'm saying? It was only a handful of us, but Jay was the heir apparent. He put the bow around the whole album. You know what I'm saying? So he says, yeah, man, come on down to Hollywood Sound. So I go there, and the 2-inch reel is already got. So then he turns around and Mike's like, yo, this is Jay Swift. And he's like, oh, man. I'm like, yo, bro, I know who you are, my nigga. Like, your shit is dope. I'm glad you're here. I expected him to do the entire album. I expected them to outsell the first album. Not because of, Jay Dilla's one of the greatest, man. Like,
Right.
I was crushed when he died and stuff. Because that's one less dude that was actually my competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm not being overly, but it is what it is. I am who I am, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah, man, that's dope. So he ended up only doing 4.5 songs. I won't get into like why, because, it's just, he's like, Pharcyde is my favorite group of all time from the West Coast. And they were going through a lot of like, whatever that, like drama, whatever they was going through, because I wasn't having it. I'm like, I went and did my deal with Tommy Boy and all this stuff. But had he done the whole album, I know, because how dope he is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was a made dude. You're either made or you're not. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no in between. And I'll show that. I'm gonna demonstrate that, because I'm gonna tell you something that I did. We split as a group. Like after 2012, we did the 20th anniversary and shit. Imani and Roma wasn't there, but we did it.
Right.
We had K Natural come in, and Big Boy hosted it. And it was all kind of stars for us. Whitaker, all kind of, like, oh my god! And it was we did the whole album live on the keys, everything. And after that, the group, the two guys they shut us down on using the Pharcyde. So then we became Bizarre Ride. You know how that happened? I picked up the cover. I said, listen, man, let's stop this bullshit. It says Bizarre Ride. Let's draw a line between that. It says Pharcyde, all right? We're Bizarre Ride, nigga, they're Pharcyde. Let's go. You know what I mean? And nigga, we was in Europe. It was crazy. We was in London at the same time. And we had a show, and then the Pharcyde had a show like the next week. And people thought, they were like, what's going on? And we're like, hey, man, like, we love them. I mean, go to their show. It's going to be cool. But this is Bizarre Ride live, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm glad they stopped that. Imani's back with them. I don't know about, I can't call the man. I'll call him Mr. Brown. I can't call a man by that name. I just
It's called Romine.
Yeah, Romine. Yeah, Romine was a dope ass name. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, you're a brown man, so everybody knows that your backside is brown. So, but I mean, it works. I mean, if that's your type, it's all right. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It. Oh, here. So let me tell you what I would do on tour, because then we started touring and shit, and I would do this every country, even in the States. And I'm gonna do this right now, but I would be like, hey, you want to take the Pharcyde challenge? Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the Pharcyde challenge right now, all right? So if y'all was out there, I'd be like, hey, I'll give you €1,000 if you can answer this Pharcyde question. Are you ready? You got 60 seconds, all right? Yeah. Name one Pharcyde song. that is not produced by J Swift, J Dilla, or Sprinkle LAJ? You got 60 seconds. Go.
Groupie therapy.
Groupie therapy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I know. I get it. You a b-boy, y'all. You know, y'all in the. You guys are in this.
Diamond D.
Diamond, yeah, groupie, Diamond D.
Yeah.
Diamond D.
See, but I'm saying. You know what I'm saying though. The bottom line is, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like I love them. I already told them. I said, look, man, if y'all want to get down. You know what I'm saying? They've heard some of the stuff. They heard the shit I'm about to play. You know, for you guys, and you know, they're doing their thing. They just did some shit with what is this guy? Fucking E40's producer, Rick Rock, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Rockwell and shit. You know, and I did a little. I'm in the video for like a blip. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, but it's not. I don't know, man. It's good because everything they do is good. It's not. They can't. You can't. It's not like they're gonna be whack. But look, man, we set the bar so high.
Yeah.
This is why people be like asking over the years and stuff. And you know, I'm an artist, my dude. I'm like, I'm from the like. You can go down the history, man. Like John Coltrane, Miles Davis, and Ray Charles. Like people have they DOCs that they deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be one of those dudes who's like, oh man, he's crazy. You know, he's like crazy, like on, you know, he'd be on this thing and that thing. He'd be out in space. But I don't let it stop. I don't let it affect the integrity of my music. You know what I'm saying? And in the industry in the late 90s, in the 2000s, I met Pharrell when he came out of South Carolina directly. Like he wanted to meet me. He came straight with Khalees. We met at Chin Chin's in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, West Hollywood and shit. And the dude was like, hey man, you know. And I knew he was a genius. I knew it. But see, his path and Timberland, I listen, them dudes respect me, I respect them. But they do the thing like, okay, I'll produce this one, I'll produce this one. And that's cool. Me, I'm not like that. I turned down so many things. People are like thinking something's like wrong. No, it's just if I'm not vibing with you, like I'm not into Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay, do Soulja Boy. No, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't, you know, because that's not my lane. And I know cats who've done that, and then now, oh, that shit blew up, and now they're trapped.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in none of that shit, dog. I do what I feel, dude. I'll never be whack, dude, ever. If somebody came up to me with a gun and it's like, hey, nigga, you better make a whack beat, they'd have to kill my motherfucking ass because I can't. I don't know how to do that. So I've been at this point in my life, I'm like, look, I'm going to do albums the way I do it. My dad put me on that. My dad is my hero. He was a musician. He was a Capricorn like me. He played the stand-up bass, the flute, the guitar. He started learning the piano with us. Like he was just, the dude was, you know. So he had issues with his band and shit like that because he was a fucking genius and he said never sacrifice the integrity of your music, ever. Go paint a house, do anything, do not, you know what I'm saying? And I won't. And I'm, it's not like I'm trapped, but I can't undo that I'm in the greatest category, you know, and a legendary thing and all that. And that's great because I'm not intimidated by that. Like I put out Negro Knievel. It's my first solo album. I put it out in 2018, right? It's a musical.
Yeah.
Like, you know, superhero, you know, it's me, Jay Swift, and my alter Negro, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, you know, and people loved it. I just put it out there because I wasn't affiliated with a major or none of that. Right. But I don't care. I'm a B-boy. I'm just like, it's out there. And because, you know, okay, so I've had like, I don't know, 30, 40,000, maybe 50,000 views or whatever. but all of the comments are like, wow, 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 wow. That to me, I succeeded. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like none of that other shit matters. Because you can sell shit on a stick if you got $2 million of promotion. And I'm not, so I'd rather know, because when they do like a poll, the sample size is 1,000 people. Because everybody knows 10 people. So you're really getting a glimpse of, 10,000 people. You know what I mean? So if that's how you do the metric, I got all the data that I need, like, to know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so I did that. And don't get me wrong, I produce things that I want to produce. See, in the industry, they're like, oh man, they started having little rumblings like, oh, he's difficult to work with. And then, there's a lot of drugs and shit. Like, it's like Saving Private Ryan, except it's bitches and drugs and shit. And like, all kind of, like, damn, like, who's going to make it? Like, you got to get up on that hill. Like, here come the titties. I mean, it was just crazy, man. Is that a line between there? I'm like, oh my God.
Speaking of titty, I gotta hold the Bizarre Ride tape. So
yeah, the titty tape. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so it's crazy, like, but for me, I just enjoy. I love hip hop. Everybody has their top maybe 5 or top 10, however their life is structured. Mine's is God, family, and hip hop. Then it's weed. I mean, I know that's sex, and it's weed. And, I mean, cocaine's in the top 10. I mean, but it's really, I mean, now it's like, it's almost like it's going down. It'll probably be down like 35 or something. Like, hopefully. But what I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it doesn't, my integrity and my passion, I never lost my passion for the hip hop. It always trips me out. Like, my contemporaries, the cats that I, like, man, Pete Rock he's a G, man. This dude, he let me open, man. We did a tour. We did a clean energy tour. I don't know what year that was. It was like 2009 or something. I don't know, but so Pete Rock and CL Smooth was performing at the college, right? And I was doing my Negro Knievel shit, right? And so I had a song called "I'll Do Mine," right?
Yeah, I love that joint.
Yeah. So we're doing the sound check, and the kids are coming in. This is university, they're in there. They haven't opened like it all, but there's like about 100 people in there. So I'm sound checking, and I'm like, you do your drug, I'll do mine. You do your drug, I'll do mine. I sip champagne, you sip wine. I smoke cocaine, and you smoke pine. And then the lady, the who set it up, I don't know what her title was. She's looking at me, right? So I'm doing my verse, and I do my drugs on my own, yeah. But when I said, so why you talking that shit? I'll smoke a rock with that bitch. He said, oh, wait, whoa. Wait, you can't say that. What? So it was the whole thing. They were like they were almost gonna not let me get on. And C.O. Smooth was pissed off. Like I could tell. I was like, oh my God, this nigga. But Pete Rock was like, he said, listen, man, you got a clean version? I said, yeah, I got a clean version. He's like, man, go ahead, man. So I was like, okay. So then I got up on stage. And I said, okay, it's the university, whatever, but I gotta do the clean version of this song. It was crazy. I mean, first of all, it's not Jay Swift. That was Negro Knievel. That's my alter Negro. So spoiler alert, on Act 6, he dies at the end of the album. There is no sequel to Negro Knievel. That nigga will kill me. That nigga wild, titty grabbing, weed smoking, like the anti-hero, like, check your cigarette box because it might be a rock. Like, type of nigga. Like, I went, full, like a method acting,
Yeah.
And it really, dude, that I had to put him down, because you can't. It's like when you're that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was still cool. Like, I fucked with AC Alone and Melman and on Past the Prescription. Them niggas killed it. I killed Wild Animal, LAJ. Once again, I tapped him because I can depend on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he gave me 2. Then he gave me the one with Wascals. So that's it. I just have 5 MCs, nigga. I don't need. Listen, man. If you need more than that, you're not really. You're just pimping the game. You do not. have the respect nor the fortitude to do a whole album, and I'm not having that. I'll probably never do an album unless I could get to that point. My man Buckwheat from the Wascals.
Yeah.
We used to have a group called Sword Thumb. That's why I'm that type of nigga that says Buckwheat. That's my name, and I'm a Sword Thumb.
Yeah.
So he was writing my rhymes at first, and I didn't like it. I said, I'm gonna try to write my rhymes. So I'm writing my rhymes, and then he's like, let me hear it. And I'm trying to say it, and I'm like, I can't get the words in, like I'm running out of breath. And then I look at his paper, and it's just eloquent. I was like, nigga, how do you do that? And I'll never forget this. He said, rhyme how you talk. It's just like you walk. It's just like stalking. The bitches be hawking. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I defined my voice.
Mhm.
And after that, it's a rap, dude. But even then, because my bar is like this, I don't play that shit, dude. That's why I know 2026 is mine, dude. Because my album, I'm gonna tell you the title. Dope. Dope.
Okay.
You can't have an album called Dope and have a wax song on it. You know the album's super song. So the bar is set way up here. Way up here. And I love it. Like, aren't you into hell no, nigga, I'm excited. Are you kidding? I know that I can change the game with one album because we did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm so ready because I'm a fan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna have to refigure out how to do their shit after my shit drops. And I know this. This is why I waited till this point, and I'm at my peak, and I brought one of my songs so y'all could check out, But you see Doc, he already got it, Borderless. And yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I'm just rambling. I'm stoned and shit. Not stoned like I'm weed stoned.
It's all good.
Not Rolling Stones. That's what Primo I used to say to my homeboy. Hey, man, Rolling Stones. And then they wouldn't know what we talking about. That's what we talking about. I got another one, right? Hey, bro. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, yeah. And then the white dude's like, yeah, fucking rock and roll. He doesn't know that we're about to go in the alley and smoke a bone, nigga, like the Wu-Tang. Pass the bone, kid. You know what I mean? That's just so people don't know what a bone is. He said, for cracks and weed, that's a bone. You know what I mean? We just don't call it that. We call it primos. But I've been out there, nigga. Like, we're the dope. We're the drug culture. That's why it's called dope. You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny? Nowadays, I run into these young cats, and they don't want to see me, dude. Because I'll battle anybody, dude, except you got to be of age. Because you ain't gonna put no case on me, nigga. Because I destroyed your whole spine. I ripped your spine out, nigga, lyrically. So anyway, these guys are walking and like, yeah, man. Oh, you a rapper? Yeah. Hey. So you sell dope, nigga? No. Like that's like an element. You gotta sell dope and to be rap, and then you're talking about it. Let me tell y'all something, man. The 80s, all these rappers was rocking gold chains and gear. What the fuck do you think they was doing? But they wasn't talking about it. Seriously. Right. I'm saying Eric B. I know, dude. Listen, Jam Master J, rest in peace. I gotta say this, whatever. It was a transaction going on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that because he's gone now, but I'm just saying the era was like we still want to be artistic. We don't want to bring that into the thing, you know what I mean? But nowadays it's like 20 niggas. It's like they only have the 808 drum machine. It's like, and then here's the thing: when the sampling, oh man, you got to clear it. You can't. Only Jay-Z can clear stuff. First of all, fuck all that shit. But labels was like, oh, you gotta, you just gotta. And so it's ding ding ding, and all these little fucking keyboards and shit, and somebody has to break that fever. It's a fever. Yeah. I get it. You niggas are getting money and all this, but it's a feedback loop. Cause I'm out here. know what I'm saying? I'll be in the hood. These niggas, it's like, you're rapping about dope, you're selling dope, you're going to jail, and it's like, now I got to slap my bitch because it's like, come on, man. Like, it's like a trap.
Yeah.
And I'm tripping, like, all these people tell me all the time, hey, man, I'll play on my shit, right? Man, dude, we need this. Man, I'm sick of this all shit. Yeah, but then you see the award show, and it's the same. And they're like, this is the best rapper of the year. Man, I can't wait to get on, my nigga. I can't wait. It's the most exciting time of my life. That's how I was able to put listen, that's why dope is going down the charts. I'm talking about the rocks, and all that, and the lines and shit. That shit, every time I get closer by my release, that should be at number 77 on my chart. Like that shit, because I get the rush from the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on Negro Knievel, this nigga, he you know Eric B is president. Right?
Yep.
Well, I did Stack My Chips. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Instead of, I performed it. I was in Europe, and everybody thought it was Eric B. Because he goes, I came in the door. I said it before. I never let the mic hypnotize me no more. They're just fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line. So then I'm on the same beat, and I'm like, I came in the whore. She bled on the floor. She sucking on the pipe, mesmerized to the core. I ain't liking it. She flighting 30 seconds at a time. She can't smoke crack. The bitch across the line. When I say she can't smoke crack, the people realize, what the fuck? Man, I had gangsters, nigga. Hey, cuz. Man, kick that dope shit. Kick that drug shit, cuz. Nigga, that shit, it was like, man, that's the hardest, that's the realest shit I heard, nigga. I'm out here and I'm serving. and Rakim, he gave me props for that shit, man. Because I used his pattern.
Yeah.
It was fun for me because everything, like he goes, he goes, go get a girl that gets soft and warm. Don't get excited because you're invited to a quiet storm. And this is a true story I'm telling about me and these two broads. So I'm like, oh yeah, Brillo's the screen, the word for pipe is horn. She get excited because when she lighted, there's no need for porn. But when the rock ended, she told me she hate me. Go turn a trick. She said they won't date me. I swear I had the spirit of Rakim. If you hear my voice, see, because the pattern. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really amazing. And Molly Mall, and I'm gonna say this, he's the greatest. To me, he's the greatest of all time. To me, it's like different eras, like Oscar Robertson, like and Shaq. You can't, nigga. Look, bro. Give me a Grammy. I'm gonna have that dude there because I'm gonna give it to him. Wow. I don't give a damn what the fuck. Yeah. That's it. He got it coming because people, man, look, they thought we was from the East Coast, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up on the Juice Crew, man, Molly Mall and BDP, nigga. That whole shit was like, wow. Scott LaRock, another one. It was a drug related, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Feel me? It's like, it's part of our culture, dude. But we got to show these young dudes a different way. Because the corporations, they're like, yeah, let's just keep it moving. Because they knew that now we can go independent, they're streaming, so they started throwing money. I'll give you $1 million, like, so that all the young people think, oh man, well, you can't do it without a major. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's bullshit. See, they fucked up because we came out with the old system. So they spent millions of dollars promoting us, but our shit is hard. So it's too late, nigga. Unless 45 million people die right now, nigga, that's it. All I got to do is come dope. That's it. Yep. Straight up and down. It's already. Dr. Dre left Death Row, nigga. It's like taking the engine out of a fucking Rolls Royce. That shit was just sitting there. Remember that movie, Killers of the Flower Moon? Like, it's like they had to get a carriage to pull they fucking they Bentley or whatever the fuck. That's what it is. Yeah. So I have the engine. I got the motor, my dude, and I can tell. Like, I knew. See, when I sent you Borderless,
it's crazy.
I said, nigga, hey, bro, I got this. And sure enough, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, I'm the only member of my band who was not born in the States. I was born in Madrid, España. Mi papá de Cuba. My dad was Cuban. He was black as that square that ain't nobody in, like that. He was like Ricky Ricardo, but a nigga. Like him and Obama's dad, dude, they could have been brothers, dude. Same frames and everything, dude. But my mom, she was gallega. She's a white, European, dude.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I lost my train of thought. I'm on my. So what are we talking about?
So wait. Did your dad teach you how to play piano?
Yeah, listen, man. Here's the thing. My dad, he did all the arrangements, everything. He started teaching my brother and sister the piano, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, I was 5. Like, I want to learn. He was like, listen, you want to learn this? You got to learn solfege. You know what that is? Reading the music. So you do the notes. Do, re, mi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he taught, before you touch this piano, and he made it like a prize. And I was like, yeah. And so my dad knew I was the one. All my siblings, they get down, they do music, but hey, I'm just that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't even do 5 notes. Forget about an octave. But yeah, like he taught me how to read the music, and then he put us in the conservatory, and then the teacher, who's our teacher, Raquel Mastar, she started teaching my dad too, because he was like, fuck it, let's all do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, yeah, he was ill, man. I was in France looking for the album that my dad dropped, salsa, that really, man, look, I can't find it, but I'm gonna find it. Like, I think my mom has a copy somewhere, but I don't know. You know, I'm on my mission, and I can't. People, hey, where are you going, man? I'm 53 years old. I don't want to hear none of that. What are you about to do? Don't ask me that. Are you wearing a wire? What the fuck? Yeah. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I say this, because I love my people, but listen, your opinion is none of my business. For real. But I just want to just tell you something. No, I don't need to hear it. I got to get busy. This hip hop shit is real. And I'm on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
How did you first get into hip hop? Like, what got you started, and what made you say, oh shit, I want to do this?
Oh man, well, K-Day was around when I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
And they started 86 and shit like that.
Jennifer used to work there.
Word?
Yep.
Oh man, alumni, that's dope.
Yep.
You were there when I was a little kid?
I was there. I started there in '83.
Wow. So Russ Parr and all, and
Yes.
and yeah. Oh
Greg
man.
Mack, Lisa Canning,
Yeah.
JJ Johnson.
Oh my God, that was the crew. All this new shit, like the breakfast. Man, look, these dudes. Oh man, that's so beautiful. So look, we be in the car, and my brother and sister were like into new wave, Duran Duran and shit. Her name is Rio, and I like that shit. That shit is hard.
Yeah, it's great.
And I like Depeche Mode. I dated. I listened to Depeche Mode, and it got me into a goth chick. She got me into that shit. I was like, man, this shit is kind of cool. It's dark, but
Right.
But so we be arguing in the car, K-Day or K-Rock. And my mom, it's like she couldn't stand, especially when like Rebel Without a Pause and Don't Believe the Hype. My mom hated because we didn't have no bass it was just a radio. And it's AM. So all she'd hear is hostia puta, hijo de la madre de la gan. What the fuck are you listening to? I said, Mom, dude, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, so yeah, I was like, dude, I met Reggie Andrews. He met my sister. He auditioned her for a singing group. My sister was 16, I was 14. And he produced the Daz Band, Let It Whip. So I was like, wow. So I'm like, yeah, dude, we're gonna get in the business. We're gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? And so then he had all this equipment. He had 808 drum machine. You gotta understand, I was 14 years old. I would make beats, and then that shit looked dope, so I would play with it like it was a Millennium Falcon. And I dropped it, dude. I fucking had an actual 808. I dropped that shit. I got all excited. I made a cool beat and shit, and I was like, fuck it. But so he gave me a sequential tom drum machine, which is the actual drum machine that Vance Wright and Slick Rick did the Adventures, the Great Adventures.
Wow.
The first thing I mean, every single sound, the first thing I did was program. But I didn't have no 808. So I was like, oh my God, this is, I was on my way. So I make these beats for, Reggie and shit. And I tried to play them with my sister, and she was 16, and she's going out with us. I heard it through the wall, and I was okay, whatever. Fuck it, nigga. So I did a 3-song demo. Because, New Jack was going on then.
Yeah.
I talked to LAJ and shit, because I said, man, fuck it, dude. Reggie decided to make a production company called South Central Unit, because he was the music director at Locke High School. And I was fucking up. I didn't give a fuck. My dad, he had this philosophy. He said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about school except to the 6th grade. Fuck all that. My mom was like, what the fuck? No, fuck that. I mean, you need to read, write, and count money. But you're going to study this piano 2 hours a day. That's what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Except he said it's Cuban and Spanish, and it sounds like real people used to think that Cubans are angry and violent. That's just how he rolls. Oye, man, digo, coño, te digo. And like, what the fuck is wrong with your dad? Like, he's chilling. You know what I mean? They're playing dominoes. They're like, is somebody going to pull out a gun? No, man. They're just hot. Them niggas is hot, man. You ever been to Cuba? All right, then. So, anyway. But yeah, so then Reggie was like, he really dug those songs. And this was me doing my Albie Shore, quasi Bobby Brown and shit. I performed in my high school. I had the fucking diaper pants. I had 2 girl dancers and shit. I had the Bobby Brown, Janet Jackson special edition microphone and shit. Like, and but it wasn't my thing. And LAJ, he was doing the Good Girls and shit. I was like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, cause he came out of nowhere. But the nigga was dope. So we ended up, we just clicked. And we were working with Ricky Bell and Ronnie DeVoe. We were getting money, you know what I'm saying? It was easy.
Yeah.
All this other, fucking shit. So, but it wasn't our heart. So we did a production with Ricky and Ron, and it was for their dancers straight ahead. It was some innovative shit. It was like some bombs. It was like if you imagine the Soul Sonic Force, that shit, that type of speed, but it was underground samples. It was crazy. It was called Club Mental, and we're like, yeah, and they thought I was weird. Nigga, I'd be in the background, I'd go, boop, and then hey, what the fuck? like, what the hell? I'm just like that. And but it turned out really dope, right? So like, yeah, like popping Chris and all this shit, and and then so all right, well, we're gonna come back on Tuesday to the studio. So we come back to the studio. These niggas changed the mix because we're co-producers, like
Yeah.
That's just the thing. Look, that's your record. Eric B is the producer, but he wasn't. It was Molly Mall.
Right.
But he had dope. He had the sack. He had the bag, nigga. He's like, here, nigga, I'll just pay you for this, nigga, but I'm producing.
Yep.
It's all fair. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So we went outside. We had our cars and shit. You gotta understand, I was in high school still. I was in 11th grade. You know what I'm saying? And LAJ was out of high school. I was 17, he was 19. And then
What high school?
Locke High School.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Morningside High School because I lived in Inglewood, but I was fucking up, like, because I wasn't concerned. You know what I'm saying? I had issues. I'm blind in my right eye. I had to, my face was like fucked up because it would be like covered, like I was like a recluse, and my only thing was like music, but I would just not go to school. And Reggie was like, "Nah, you can't do that." So my dad, he was born in 1916, right? Mm-hmm. So that's crazy, right? January 16th,
Wow.
1916.
Wow.
Yeah, we're second family. I got sisters that old as my mom that are in half sisters that are in Cuba.
Wow.
And yeah, it's crazy. So we just said, hey man, are you thinking what I'm thinking? He was like, yeah. I was like, we ain't coming back, and they owed us some G's, and I never went back.
Wow.
Never went back. When I saw them was at the Pharcyde record release party. Nigga, them niggas gave us props. And I'm saying,
Wow.
because I understand, they just, from that point on, I was like, listen, man, I'm doing. And then I was, my girl Sarah, she was putting me, I used to go to water the bush and all this stuff. So I started getting in Africa Mbata and all this other stuff, and the Rhyme Syndicate and all. I started, and then I started hearing the Tribe and shit, Jungle Brothers, all
Jay.
that shit. I was like, that was my trajectory.
Recognize those people? Any of those people? Mainly this one?
I don't know. Can you zoom in? I mean, bring it in closer a little. I can't. I'm blind. Let's see. I still can't see that shit. Who is it? I don't.
That's the
If I
one and
zoom on
only Mac Attack, Greg Mack.
Oh shit! That part. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Man, he's still around, right?
Yep.
Because let me tell you something. This new K-Day shit.
Still on the radio.
Oh, he is? Where?
Mm-hmm.
On which one?
Whatever the wave is now.
Oh yeah, the dude. He's got a smooth voice, man. The dude he was made for that shit. Man.
And he's you remember back in the day on K-Day when who was syndicated? JJ Johnson, I think.
Yeah.
Greg is syndicated now, so he's
Oh wow.
on some radio station in Bakersfield and some radio station up in all over the place.
He made it to the promised land. That's dope, man. Send him my regards if you still talk to him.
I do every so often.
All right. Well,
So Jay, did you get writing credit on Yo-Yo's first album?
Oh man, yeah, we did this little like intro thing and stuff. Like, yeah,
You and LAJ?
Yeah, me and LAJ.
Yeah.
That's all we would do. Like we would just, hey man, he knew. Man, I wanted to crush it, man, but I also was intimidated because she's kind of gangster, dude. I didn't really want to date a girl that I might have to catch a fade with, man. And then she ain't gonna be no easy win, nigga. Fuck this, man. Why did I date? Damn. It's crazy. Nah, but she's cool. She's cool. She loved our stuff. I want to fuck with her, man. I believe. See, I have these things, these visions, because I produce albums. I make it like an experience, like a movie. Like I bring you into the world, and it's just how it is. Like the Pharcyde, it has that, right? Negro Knievel has that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this album, talk, man. Look, like I said, Borderless. I just had, just because I've traveled the world and because of my dad and everything, and all this bullshit going on. It's like, man, who fuck a border? First of all, y'all niggas came over here, took the Indians out, crushed the Mexicans, brought us over here, nigga. Like, brought us, my dad, to Cuba. Black people are crazy. They'd be like, oh man, you speak Mexican? Nigga, there is no language called Mexican, nigga. Why you nigga? But then you ain't black. Okay, first of all, you're not blind. Let me tell you something. The reason you speak English and the reason I speak Spanish is because the ship that was going to America did a detour and stopped at Cuba.
Right.
They saw them Cuban women and fuck it. You niggas are gonna talk Spanish. So that's, it's the same race. But that's, I haven't educate these dudes. But yeah.
Hey, speaking of albums, can we talk about the Wascals?
Yes. That's another one. Wascals' greatest hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just coming off the Pharcyde album, and look, man, them dudes. It's a shame. Let me tell you something about life. What do I know? You know, I'm in dual diagnosis. You know, drug diversion ass nigga. Whatever. I do know this. Words make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not lost on me that it's called spelling. Take the ing off. What does it say? So you're putting a spell out there. So we had this thing, hey man, Wascals, man, we're gonna make, most people's first album is their dopest album without question. So we're gonna call it Wascals Greatest Hits. It ended up being the first and last album.
Right.
See what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. Machiavelli, crazy shit. Like, you fucking Ready to Die. I mean, look, man.
Yeah.
I can't say that. It happens. I don't think people understand that we really have power. Jim Carrey talks about this shit. He said, I told my mom, I wrote my mom a check for $1 million and stuck it on her fridge. And she was like, what are you doing? And he's like, look, one day I'm going to call you and I'm going to tell you to cash it. 3 years later, he called her and said, cash that check. So, but the Wascals, man, that shit, look, the reason, and it's crazy because I just told you that it's the first and last album, but the way the thing started unraveling, it was just, first of all, nobody teaches you how to have $2.5 million. Dude, I grew up, I was on the county, you know what I'm saying, government cheese, but I've always been rich. I'm gonna make this clear. I've always been wealthy because the real wealth is in my peace of mind and my art.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad, we never, we had, like, we didn't have designer clothes, but we always had good clothes. We had food, and he would play gigs at the Cuban spots here in LA under the table, and my mom would clean offices. So, I mean, we didn't know, we didn't realize that we were, poor, whatever you want to call it, until my brother and sister went to junior high school, and my mom went to Newberry's, and she bought us, everybody got school clothes, and my brother and sister, they had Locomotion jeans. And I'll never forget it. My brother came home from school, and he was so sad. I was like, what the fuck is wrong? He was like, niggas were making, he's a cancer. I don't know. Like this, He's like, man, they're making fun of me. I'm never letting mom buy my clothes again. I mean, but just ridiculous shit. That's where you realize, like, the Joneses, like the Jordans and shit like that. I didn't get that shit until at 16 I produced my first record. And from there, I thought I was balling. The guy had a new car. I would have like at least $5,000-$6,000 in my bank account because my manager, he was teaching me how to do all this shit. Then he let me rent one of his houses. Like, it was on La Cienega, it was the front house. In the middle house, he turned it into the studio and in the rehearsal place. And the back house was his house. So I was balling, nigga. You couldn't tell me shit, nigga. But when I got my deal, so I got the Wascals, I got the production company going with Mike. I told the Wascals, listen, this label is too small. The Pharcyde was like, it was like, who are we gonna promote this, promote that? I said, so I go out to New York, and I did my deal. So I flew out to Tommy Boy. We're gonna meet with them. They were, they showed us profit and loss, all this stuff. But that evening, I left because I was working on jazz. I left, and I get there, and Monica Lynch picks me up, and I got on khakis, nigga. And when I got off that airplane, nigga, I could not believe. I thought my bones were gonna shatter, like when you put something in that whatever that fog is, and it just snaps. So she took me and went and got the East Coast gear. I got thermals, all this shit, nigga, big ass Timberland jacket, all this stuff. And so then we go to Russell Simmons restaurant or whatever, right? And and then we went to this club. It was on the rooftop. It was cool. Lauryn Hill was walking around with her guitar and shit, playing, and like it was cool. And so then we go to the Russell thing, and there's Leo Cohen, right? And he's like, wow, I can't believe this. And I said, listen, man, I got the Wascals, because I was like, I want to get them niggas off the label, off Delicious. I saw what was happening. They were it was like they were just focused on Pharcyde, and they were neglecting the group. So I get in the fucking, you gotta understand, it was snowing in fucking New York, nigga. We're going through Central Park, my nigga. I'm in this fucking flagship car and shit. I put in the Wascals, dude. I'm rocking this shit. He was like, fuck, man, this shit is fucking hard. I was like, yeah, man. He was like, I said, man, you gotta get us off this label, man. He's like, man, how much was your budget, man? I said, it's 275. He's like, what? Oh, man, look, dude. Yeah, let's go. So then I go back to LA. These fuckers. I said, listen, man, we're going with Def Jam. Two of these motherfuckers Paul Stewart started managing them. And the other two were managed by this other nigga who wasn't even a manager. I was like, listen, what is going on? What are y'all doing? Nigga, we had done the dips, right?
Yeah.
Had the video, had the Wascal castle. There's a castle in Hollywood. Like, everything was super dope, right? Yeah. But they fucked in the post. They fucked it up, dude. Old TV. So I said, let's go back to the same set and this is June. School is about to be out. So what's the fucking guy's name? Whatever the other guy, he was like, oh, let's put out Class Clown. I said, listen, man, we have a concept. The dips, and then in the fall, no back to school campaign, and we drop Class Clown. No,
right.
These niggas, they did. And they were, nigga, I was at the video. I was in my 66 convertible. I had like 2 ounces, and I had like $1,500 for St. Amy and Spanky. I said, Spanky, St. Amy, you guys gotta boycott this video. You cannot do this video. Please don't do no. And that was it. They put out Class Clown. Don't nobody want to ditch during the summer, motherfucker. It was just like, oh God. So whatever. It really hit me hard. But I'm like, now that I'm older, I did my job. Yeah. And guess what I'm gonna do with the Wascals? I'm gonna release it, but I'm gonna do the whole album as a cartoon.
Wow.
Straight up.
That's dope.
Great hits. And then I'll do another album for them. I still know I think Buck's alive. I don't know, man. I heard hopefully he's alive, man. He's a crazy one. But I know Spanky's alive. I don't know St. Amy's, Kamal's around. They don't look the same, but they can do the voices. But well, who knows? But I am gonna do the one album. I'm gonna make it into a animated.
What's that? St. Amy's on the Knievel album, right?
Yeah, but he's got health issues. Yeah, he's on I'll Do Mine. Yeah. Yeah, he's got health issues, man. He's really.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I'd still listen to Hard Rhymes like regular. That's
Hard Rhymes. Yo, man, Hard Rhymes is one of the craziest joints.
I got another one for you, Jay. You know who those people are?
Oh shit, that's
Russ Parr.
Russ Parr. Oh yeah, Bobby Jimmy and the Critters.
Bobby Jimmy and the Critters. You know who that is?
Oh,
that's Arabian Prince.
Oh, Arabian Prince
in the middle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dope.
And the guy on the right, his name was Buckwheat.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh shit, that's crazy. I got 4% on this phone. Let me. I think I'm gonna have to go in here and plug in because I don't want to drop. Hold on for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Folks. Hold on, folks.
Yes, Antoine, a very young Arabian Prince.
Hard rhyme, hard hitting, hip hop, hardcore.
It's a real. Damn, this is right in here. This is crazy.
See,
I'm like, damn. I feel like the pose, like.
Do a song with Chuck and let Chuck do the chorus.
All right.
That would be dope. That'd be dope.
Right. Okay. Let's see how I'm gonna do this.
Do like some Buck Wildin type thing.
Yeah, right. Yo, man, the mix on that song, the way the beat keeps dropping out. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
That and Dream and Imagine.
Like, hey man, you're going a little bit crazy with the I'm sorry about that. You're going a little bit crazy with the drops. I was like, nigga, that's because you don't DJ, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When you DJing, you do that shit.
Right.
Wait, man. I'm trying to plug this shit in, man. This is crazy. Hold on.
Dreaming, imagining.
Hey, is this not the cord? Oh man, I need the charger. Where's your charger? Huh?
Yeah.
I gotta plug this up, man. The fans are gonna have an uproar. I can't have it. Shit. All right, here we go. It's gonna have to be weird. I'm gonna have to sit here for a second, real quick. Okay, yeah. Yeah, dude. That I was excited about the whole thing, like, and once again, it was like, okay, so that happened. Then, like, I did my deal with Tommy Boy, and it was like I was doing the Jazzy album, Jazzy Fat Nasty. That's what I put that out so that I could test the waters on putting stuff out with Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because we had the sack, and it was on the source, and it was on the back cover and all that.
Yeah.
Man, dude, one day we was jogging because I lived in Hollywood Hills, dude. It's like 7 a.m. We getting up jogging and shit, and it's a private community. It's nigga, and we go around the corner, looking at the hills. Oh, there's freeway. All of a sudden, I see a blue Suburban, nigga, and the nigga had the curly fry in his ear. Like, what the fuck is going on, nigga? So then he jogs up. Nigga, we had like 27 pounds of weed in the house, nigga, and then so I go to the yard to look over because then you could see on the other street there was another one. Oh my god, nigga. We never flushed so much weed. It was crazy. Like, and and so then my plan was to do the Jazzies, and then
please talk about that because ever since I heard you did the first Jazzy stuff, like I've been trying to find it.
Yeah, because I have it.
I see.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tommy Boy, see, this is there's it's hands-on training. I did a joint venture deal with them.
Okay.
Like, I didn't realize my lawyer, Bob Lieberman, he's Snoop's lawyer now and all that. He was telling me, I said, listen, I want to own my masters. So we licensed my masters to Tommy Boy.
Right.
For 7 years. Nobody had done that. Master P hadn't even owned his masters. I was way before them niggas. Right? A few years before. But so that was one thing. Then the other thing was that they wanted me to endorse them buying the publishing from the Jazzies, right? And I didn't even have I did an administration deal. That's another thing I didn't realize, that doing a co-publishing deal, it works because they have incentive to put your shit in commercials everywhere.
Right.
But if they just collecting 15% and I got 85% and I own it all, I didn't get traction. But when Tommy Boy, I said, listen, I told my lawyer, we're not getting in that. We're not involved. You guys got to talk to them. And then it was this thing. They would tell them, hey, your songwriting's so good. It's like divide and conquer. Your songwriting's so good, but the music, they scared the shit out of the bitches. I mean, my sister's in there, but sometimes you're a bitch. It's just like that. But so they scared them. So then they're coming. They came from New York. They did the runway shit. Favorite things was like on the promo tip. Yeah. And they come home, and I lived in Santa Monica, right by the beach, because that's how Fat House. And I just get a house and put a studio in it. The white people didn't understand. We had a basketball court in the back, all this shit. They're like, dunking, what the fuck, weed everywhere. And so they say they said that I gave the Wascals the dope ass beats, and I gave them the whack beats. The Wascals told me that they wanted favorite things, that I'm giving the Jazzies the dope. I said, what the fuck? Then they want, why? I'm making sure that they have they're in like duplexes, 2 and 2, and it's like, and my lawyer said, listen, don't give them 10 grand up front. Do not do that. Wait till, for what? What did I do? Nah, so then we got to the 8th song of the album, and then they ran out of money. and they wanted the other 10. I said, just finish these 3 songs, I'll give it to you. And then they just refused to work.
Oh,
It was so fucked up. I finally got the album done. But it was like, I couldn't promote it if they're not willing. They just, the label made them think that they weren't, that it wasn't good enough. I can tell you right now, I was at Sound Castle, and Mike Ross was there, and I was working on the Jazzies. He came through, and he listened to my. She said, "Wow, you're really about to blow up, like really, right?" So now I'm in this deal, and it's like I can't go nowhere. They owe me like $600,000, and I just said, you know what? I flew to New York, and I said, I don't want that. I want my masters. You know what I'm saying? You can keep the 650. And I went about my way. So I'm gonna put that album out too. And all 4 of them are alive and well.
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, listen, you guys don't understand. I have that master. It's going to go.
Yeah.
And maybe after that, you guys can tour on that album. It's every single thing that I do. It has to be. That's why I do albums. I don't fuck with. I'm just not. Yeah. Okay. I do things. I did some shit with the Outlaws. I did some shit with Massive Attack. I did some shit with Prince. I did some shit with Shaka Khan. I mean, but those, it's like, it's made sense.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I ain't got like 500-600 songs like Pharrell and Timberland and all these niggas everywhere. I don't even got 100. But all my shit is dope. You'll never, not one thing is whack on my shit. I did Most Def. They wanted me to do the remix for. Remember Diamond D did
the urban thermodynamics. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, hell yeah, nigga. And I freaked it, dog.
I like your remix better than, I mean, the OG's cool because it was the Diamond intro, or whatever. But your remix is.
That's what I heard from DJs. It was like, nigga, that shit, nigga, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Divine Styler? That's why I wanted to use that break. Yeah. But nobody had ever used the drum. So I just included it, nigga, because I played drums. My uncle, he played drums. When I was a kid, man, I came out, I was like 4 years old. My uncle, he was like, see, I had the black Martinez side and the white Martinez side. Like my uncle, he had like his hair, like he looked like Father Guido Sarducci. That's how my uncle looked, right? And he loved the Doors. He said he had the original, authentic imitation Jim Morrison belt. He said that. This is the original, authentic imitation belt. So, he had all that shit. And so at some point he went, I don't know, he went Christian, right? So he was like, fuck all these records and all that. He had all these 8-tracks. And I don't know if you 8-tracks, you young niggas, 8-track is a big tape. I'm telling y'all, it only goes forward. So if you miss the song, you got to go all the way around. Yeah. But I had everything. You got to understand. He gave me a little stereo with the fake ass wood on it, but it doesn't matter. And I had a little blue chair. And I'd sit there and I'm listening to all the shit. Like Creedence Clearwater, the Beatles, like fucking Jimi Hendrix, like all this shit, man. Celia Cruz, like, Tito Puente, like all this fucking shit, man. I was digging in the crates. I was digging in the 8-tracks.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
That's so dope.
Yeah. So.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, can y'all excuse me for a minute? I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think?
You got it. Did we get enough about Quentin?
We can ask. You want some more?
Yo, when he said about the sore thumbs, I had that right on my.
Oh, man, I didn't even know about that. We got to ask about that. Ooh. And the Black Pack.
I got to ask him about the name Beat Junkie too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him that.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta ask. I wanted to ask about the Black Pack.
How long after NWA and the Posse when Brother A-Rap dropped?
Brother A-Rap dropped in '89.
Yeah.
Yeah, it dropped in '89. And he's on. Technically, he's on Straight Outta Compton because he's on Something to Dance To. So
Technically, he started it.
yeah,
Yeah. Technically,
he's on the cover.
he was one of the main people.
Yeah, but yeah, Brother A-Rap dropped in '89. Maybe that summer. She got a big posse. Dun, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, and NWA and the Posse was 87.
Yeah.
Yo, there was a time I would have came out of the closet and it would have been a cloud like a Prince video.
Yo, how did you get the Prince remix? How did you get that gig?
Oh, it's funny because I used to, when I was a teen, and we would go out to the clubs, Black and Blue and shit. And I used to say, man, if I ever see Prince, I'm gonna imitate him to his face, because I'll be like, right? And so I'm there with LAJ at the club and shit, and we're like with Rick and them, and you know, like they always, he's like, yeah, let's go to these parties. All right, fuck it. So Prince is there, and he's like there, and he's got like a lollipop and shit, and he's got that big ass fucking husky guy that's his bodyguard, right? And so I see Prince and I go right up to him and I'm like, and the bodyguard's like this, but Prince was like, nah, he shook my hand. So Adrian Miller was the A&R at Warner, and Prince he
Alrighty.
It's Prince. He's like, nope, we're not talking about that.
Black Album. Yeah. Yep, there it is. You might have got a call. That happens. We lose our guests when they get calls.
Yeah, I think. I know it. I know what I gotta ask him.
Yes, Antoine, that was Arabian Prince when he was Bobby Jimmy, when he was one of the Critters. So that was like 85.
There he is.
yeah. Somebody called, man.
Yeah. We figured.
Just
It's all good.
crazy shit happened. All right. So yeah. So okay. So then he was like, yeah, man. Prince wants you to do a remix for the song. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. So my whole thing with Prince was like, listen, you got beats. You know what I mean? He was kind of like, rap was like, oh, well, I play instruments. He didn't understand the mechanics, the art of the chop and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he started to, because for a while he was going crazy. He had that mic gun and shit, and he was rapping, and it was not good. And, it was, look, man, you got beats. So I sampled Dorothy Parker and rocked it, right?
Yeah.
And the crazy part is August 15th, 1994. And it's called Let It Go. And so I'm in the studio, and my dad was in the hospital. Like, I was at a race against time, because when I was a kid, I didn't see my dad as old, but one day he picked me up from school, and this kid said, hey, man, is that your grandfather? I said, what the fuck? Start beating the shit out of this nigga. And I'm like, I realized my dad was old. So my mom calls me, and I'm in at the studio in Burbank. My mom says, John, I said, what's up? Oh, Manolo. I said, yeah, what's going on? It's like, your dad is gone. And I knew what, but I still, he's gone from the hospital. She was like, he's gone. And the tears just started coming down my face. I just was like, so I don't know who's the executive and Adrian, they're like, what happened? I said, my father died. And then he was like, man, well, you don't have to finish this right now. And I was like, nope, he wouldn't want that. I finished it.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Fast forward to 2016 when Prince died, I believe.
Yeah.
There,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I was in Spain, and I went to the #1 hip hop show on Saturday night, which is crazy because there's only one station. So it's like, it is the #1 show because there ain't no other shows. Like, and it was this dude, Frank T, and he was cool. He looks like my man right here. What's your name, brother, right there? Down in the square?
Ultra Mag.
Ultra Mag, yeah. He was like you, but then when he opened his mouth, oh yeah, get that going on. He's like, you nigga does not talk no English whatsoever, right? So he's like, yeah, so we scheduled this weeks before Prince died, okay? And so the day came, and it was the day Prince died. So Frank T, I go up there, and he's like, man, Jay Swift, you're a legend. It's great to meet you. I can't, I have to tell you, Prince died today. I said, I know, I'm crushed. He's like, so we're gonna play a lot of Prince. I was like, yeah, I worked with Prince. He's like, what? Like, yeah.
That's Prince again.
Yeah.
So they had to change, they had to do it because I don't know what the fuck. So the day that I mixed it, my dad died. The day that Prince died, I debuted it in my birthplace.
Wow.
It was surreal.
Wow.
It was really crazy. Really,
Wow.
really crazy. So yeah, all I could say is, look, I don't know about anybody else, but me, what my dad taught me, because most people play music just for their own enjoyment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my lawyer plays guitar, dude. He's got a bunch of records. It's crazy because he grew up on my shit, like in Utah. It was like, nigga, there's no white kid and no black kids at my school. It was like only a handful of 3 or 4 of us was in the hip hop, and we got put on the Pharcyde and all this stuff, And so I'm in his crib, and he's showing me all these records, and he's playing guitar. I was like, hey man, you want to do a session? Oh no. But me, nigga, nah, dude, I'm a gladiator, dude. I'm with the business. Which, by the way, brings me back to Pete Rock. So I was in Spain, and he was doing his tour, right? And I don't know if it was the one that and he's like, I don't remember, but it was a hot show. I know the promoters, so I said, hey, we had tickets to see him in Barcelona. So me and my girl, who held me down out there, we went to the Barcelona show, right? And then, no, we went to the Barcelona. We were going to the Barcelona show, but the Madrid show was first. Okay. So he's tall as fuck, dude. So I go to before the sound check and all this shit, right? So I walk up behind him, and I'm like, and he goes, Jay Swift. He has to look down. I was like, what's up, Mr. Rock? He's like, what's up, man? I was like, I said, hey, man, can I open? He's like, what are you working on? I was like, my album. I was like, can I open for you? He was like, well, you can't on this one because we already got it set. But Barcelona is cool. I was like, yeah, I know Donovan. So I called Donovan, right? Because Pete Rock wanted to hear where I was at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the temperature of my shit, man. So look, dude, the nigga let me get down, dude. And I'm like, I ain't playing, because rest in peace to DMX. I ain't playing what I'm playing. That's I imitated him. I channeled him. I ain't playing, but I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? He's Barcelona. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what I'm saying. They don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They're like, but and then I'm like, and I do pass the prescription, and I see Pete Rock. He's on the side, and he's like, yeah. And that but the dude, he's good, and he paid me. The dude, he's always been like that when I run KRS. Man, this dude KRS, he's another that knows the secret of rhyme, how you talk. So we're in Prague and shit, doing this festival, and everybody's waiting because Action Bronson needs a fucking blowtorch. For what? I don't know. So like, damn, nigga, like, we're at this, staying at this fucking castle and shit. But and it's like we're waiting. So I'm standing outside, and Black Moon and shit, and Rascals was there. It was cool. And so I met KRS years ago in Hollywood, and I continued to stay in contact with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm standing outside, and they were trying. I was on appeal. They were trying to deport me and shit. I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, what's going on? It's like, man, they're trying to deport me to Spain, man. He's like, I think you need to go to Spain. I think God is telling you to go to Spain. I'm like, that's the teacher, nigga. That nigga just, he was right. He was fucking right, dude. It's fucking crazy, my dog. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, I'm comfortable where I'm at, and my material, dude, it's like, look, I've been going through, like, I had to go to court now. I don't give a fuck about none of that, because if you knew what I'm sitting on, well, you have one slice now, borderless. So,
Yeah.
I don't know how you want to play it or not, or not. I don't know.
I was trying to. No, I was trying to play it earlier, but that nobody else could hear it, and I'm still trying to figure that out. Why?
Right.
I'm not sure. But Ultra had a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I had two questions.
All right.
Did you hear Fat Lip's verse on For Better or For Worse before he did it? Like the first time you hear him with that, one up the famous line. Did you hear that live or did you already hear it?
He freestyled that whole thing.
Yeah. So you heard it in real time.
I was right there. We were all. He's in the. First of all, he's in the booth. We're the mirror. The window. We're there. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Man, fuck that." He said, "What?" I said, just start recording. I said, "All right." I'm gonna go off the dome, and the nigga killed it. Killed it. Killed it.
So I'm guessing you added the girl on the phone in afterwards.
Yeah, we added that after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were following his script. It was like, whoa, what the fuck? Everybody was like,
whoa.
Like, you know what I'm saying? See, look, this is what I'm saying. Eminem, everybody, these cats, they know what time it is with us. Like Eminem, he was like, Pharcyde should have sold 8 million copies. Our influence is absolute. Look, hi, my name is, what is that? He told Dre, I need something like this. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. It's the Rhodes. But he got that style. If you ever heard Pork?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I run faggots in the motherfucking neck and drag them through the fucking mud and wake out the 4-4. Because I'm a motherfucking baby sniper. I trip off of blood and shit dripping from a diaper. That nigga started that shit. Feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's natural because he got that. But Cool Keith, that's another nigga. This nigga, he's crazy. I love Cool Keith. That nigga, I'll be in Hollywood. This nigga be like, man, I need some of that Wascals, like that Wascals remix. So I need that. I need some Wascals, like Pharcyde, like that Wascals beat. I need that bass, like I know. I was like, like it's like some porn shit, but it's hip hop. Like this nigga was crazy. I love that nigga, man. That nigga's out of control. There's one of them times I had fun. This nigga was at my house. We were over there and we freestyle. I got the room. It's like a library, but you can see the city. And this nigga, he is out of control, man. He's out of control. It's like his energy is like, and that voice. I'm telling you, once you realize how to lock in how you speak, and it's over. Snoop, Slick Rick, all that shit, my nigga. Like, But yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, Fat Lip did that. He was fucking amazing. Just like on my man, Like,
he
freestyled half of it, and then the other was off the script. But it's seamless. You can't tell.
Right. You can't.
Yeah. There's so many girls that I just played that song just to see what they say when they get to the end of it. What the?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
And that was fucking crazy, right?
yeah.
Yeah, man. And like it even like how the how we went with the skits. It's like, look, we're gonna go live. We're gonna go beats. We're gonna go live. We're gonna go beats. And we freestyled. The Quentin's on the way. We scripted that, but
Okay.
like, the packed pipe interlude. What was the other one? Jigaboo Time.
If I were president,
We were going for like we had
if I were president,
if I were president, we had like the dats. Remember dats? Like we had them rolling, and so we were just doing things. And
we had JMD on the show a while back.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I'm the one. Listen, man. They were, dude. Because nigga, I used to leave Locke High School and go to the Good Life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy because I would have Buck and Tula Deja, MCPs. He went to my high school.
Wow.
So nigga, we would leave there, and then we had this like rivalry kind of. But nigga, we leave there. But when we get there, then he clips a freestyle, and then we doing our thing. And why was I saying this? Oh yeah. So JMD, he was with Underground Railroad, and I knew they was doing their thing. So I was like, I know who I need. A drummer. I was like, all I need is a fucking drummer. I got this piano shit.
Right.
Trust me. So first things first, for better for worse. You know what I mean? It's like, and it was seamless. It was fun. He understood like he was just following my lead and letting it just evolve. Like we spent like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours just letting the tape run. Take the tape out, put another one. Like, and it was magic, man. Wow. What's the second question?
No, well, that you'd opened up a whole bunch of them, but okay. Just can you tell us about Pharcyde Manor?
Oh my God, this is crazy. All right. These guys, I don't know whose idea it was, but they got these houses on Adams, like over there where Marvin Gaye, where he got killed and shit and all that. So they're nice houses, but they're in the 20s. The 20s, man. Man, I went over there. Listen, man, me and Quentin and Lamar went over there. And they were like, they were just oblivious. They got the door open, they're doing graffiti, all that shit. Like across the street, they're selling rocks, nigga. We pull up, nigga, the park. The nigga has a nickel plate at 38. And he sees us and he's like, and Quentin's, he was on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just, that was his thing. He gear gang. It's basically you're in the blood territory and what the hell is going on? Like, we're about to feel hot lead going through our back, but they didn't do it. But I was like, oh my God, this is dangerous. I didn't spend a lot of time there. I don't even know how. It's a miracle that they didn't get killed or robbed. Because you know why? Because nobody really knew. The record hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
It was about to come out. You know what I'm saying? But that was a dangerous place. I don't just, well, I mean, they're not, I'm not a gangster, but I grew up in the bottoms. So, it was like my homeboy, my best friend, he started selling crack and gangbanging. I said, nigga, my other homeboy did sports. I was like, nigga, I'm doing music, nigga. And then you got the people who are the academics. That's it. There ain't nothing else.
Yeah.
That's it, nigga. You better pick one. But I never got in that. I never had to. I got family basically that are soldiers, but they respected me because I never tried. I never was. I never did that, dude. That shit is a real thing. Them down moves. That shit is real. You know what I mean? And I'm cool. When Reggie said, "Oh, you're gonna go to Locke," all my homeboys from Morningside, nigga, they gonna kill your ass. Nigga, they find out, nigga, you from the pop. Nigga, I got there. Reggie's like, this is my godson, And Yeah, and it was cool. One day I came back from Boston. I was producing. And I went with Reggie, and there's no taxes on clothes, so I just spent like 3 bands on clothes. So I come over with these 10. I'm walking on the campus. I got this green jacket and it's lined with red pants, and tan at least, and a 49ers cap, nigga. And I'm coming through the fucking the lawn. You know what I'm saying? Going towards the lunch area. All these Crips start coming over there. Hey, cousin. Oh man, that's Reggie Andrews. That's Reggie Andrews. Man, Jay, what you doing, my nigga? Are you fucking around, my nigga? They was really gonna get me, dude. They was really gonna pack me out. But they're like, oh man, it's cool. But no, they were cool. They were cool, man. It just if you're trying to act like something like a lot of these unfortunate rappers, these young dudes that you talk it, nigga, it'll get you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna if you're doing this because you want to sell, and you nigga, there's real niggas out there. They live this shit and they didn't sell no records.
Yeah.
And they see your ass, nigga. You're like a piece of meat. Suddenly, like in the cartoon, like the cat turns into like a pork chop. Like, nigga, that's you. And nigga, like my son would be like, oh, such and such got killed. And I'm like, well, nigga, look what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
And you know. If I was like that, nigga, I'd be in a bulletproof, like 50 Cent. My hat is bulletproof. My sunglasses would be bulletproof. Nigga, like everything. My drawers, like, you know, like everything.
Right.
Basically, I'd be like Scanner Darkly. I'd just zip myself up into a bulletproof. Just, I don't know.
So, Jay, when's the new record coming out?
2026.
All right.
I can tell you this. I can't give you the exact date, but I do know it will be out. I would say like the spring.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like I said, it's out of control. I wish that you guys could play Borderless. I don't know. You know.
I'll try. I'll try one more time. Let me see if anybody can hear it. I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't working, but it's really weird. Because I could hear it, nobody else could.
Right.
What was that? And then, yo, man, is there ever gonna be like CDs or wax for Knievel or the new stuff?
Yep, that's another thing. In 2026, I'm gonna do vinyl. We're gonna.
Okay.
I have my fathouserecords.com, but we are going to. My man is gonna be on vinyl.
Word.
And we're gonna do the Wascals on vinyl.
Nice.
And we're gonna do Negro Knievel on vinyl. Which will be a double. I'm gonna do a double for the Wascals too, because I'm gonna do the instrumentals, and I'm gonna do the Negro Knievel and the instrumentals.
Dope.
So the DJs have all that. But you know, there's ever since COVID, man, it's like, and see the crazy part is the pressers. They bought up all the little pressers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's a bottleneck with vinyl. So it's it'll be by the summertime we're gonna have that vinyl. And I know that because the minute I drop my shit, believe me, it's a wrap, my dude. It's a total wrap.
All right, let me see. I'll see if this works.
Is it playing? So while you doing that, Jay, did you ever have any trouble with the DJ Beat Junkies for the name?
Nah, we didn't care. We didn't care.
Oh, there we go. Wrong.
Okay. Hey, let me tell you something about playing stuff like this. Because people be like, wait, let me turn the bass up. Nigga, it don't matter. If you got a fucking little soapbox, if your shit is dope, it's gonna resonate. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it? You hear it?
Nope, we heard it and then not now.
We heard it before.
Yeah, that was just playing through the speaker.
Oh.
I'll play it through the.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
Turn it up.
Easier said than done. I'm holding my phone up to the mic.
That's cool. And I'm striking like a Put your money on the table, I don't battle for free. Cause I splatter MCs on the wall like gray matter. Don't matter your race, sex, or religion. Cause I'm shitting on you like a pigeon. If your rhymes ain't hitting, cause I'm tired of bullshit ass rhymes niggas kicking. So I stay up in the mix like butter on grits. Creating hits like my name was Jay Swift and I hold myself to a higher standard. When I make cuts, I go nuts like dancers. Y'all cuts like cancer. Killing the game, I'll be removing your brain. Send you back when you came, cause I'm borderless. Feel me? Ain't no bass in the world gonna help you if it ain't dope. Check it. So I had to poke her, feeling like a smoker. Left her with my poster, jumping off a plane, hanging with my East Coasters. B-boy is my rank, hip hop is my culture. Shaped like sculpture, tear you like a vulture. Bitch, we recording live and in color for my B-girl sisters and my B-boy brothers and all 5 girls. They say Jay Thorough, but yo, I gotta go cause I'm headed out to Europe. 13 countries to all my beat junkies. Stood the test of time, corporate niggas can't punk me. On a world tour, bless Muhammad, my man. Jesus Christ, I'm nothing nice with the mic in my hand because I'm borderless.
That shit is crazy, bro.
All right, cut. Okay. Like I said, I'm a director. All right, cut. All right, we're going to use that one, okay? Nah, it's cool. Yeah. Hey, man, look, you got that. You got to do your mix show thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, throw that in there, man. Throw my man in there, like when y'all on your next one or whatever.
Most definitely. Yep.
Yeah, y'all, dude, you're the only. Y'all is the only people, because there's a lady in here too, who have borderless. Please give it to. I hope all y'all have it.
I will send it around. Yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
Just them. All right.
Yeah.
And your DJ and shit. Just tell it. Just keep that. You can spin it, but keep it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Till you
let us know when it's time.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I got your connect, so I'm not.
Come back when the album drops.
Yeah. You come back. Yeah, come back when the album drops, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. All right, Jay Swift, everybody. Yeah, thank you for coming through. Thanks for spending time with us tonight.
All right, and remember, the album, dope. All right, I'll give you the underline. Dope you can believe in. That's a clue.
Word up. Thank you, Jay.
All right, peace.
Peace, bro.
All right.
There you go. You got the exclusive, the new Jay Swift joint.
That was fun.
There you go.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I still can't. I don't know why. It sounded like when I played it through the thing, it sounded like great. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And then nobody else can hear it. So
I'm so glad you asked about JFD because I had that down. I'm glad you asked him that.
Yo, yeah. Yeah. That was great stuff, man. Yo. He's just one of the illest. One of the illest, man.
I think everything I had on this page got.
Wait, we covered it. Excellent.
Without even us asking questions, he just
love those guests. Love those kind of guests. Yep. Exactly. So yeah, there it is. Another episode of It's C-Doc again. Thank you everybody for coming through tonight. Yeah. Check out of course the mixtape with DJ Soulbuck on Sunday. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Channel 0. Soulbuck will be spinning the music of our next week's guest. You guys want to tell them who we got coming up?
None other than Prince Poetry.
Prince Poe.
From OK.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the great Prince Poe will be here next week with us. So check out Sunday's mix. I'm sure Soulbuck will be playing some organized treats.
God, that's to be a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yes, head snack. Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about Head Snack Sunday on the mixtape. Yeah. He's like, "Do you know Head Snack?" I said, "Yeah."
Of course.
I said, "I owe him a verse that he's gonna beat me over the head for."
Yeah, I think I sent mine. Wait, I sent my verse, right?
Now you're making me look.
Sorry. I know I held out for a while, but I was like, shit, it's been a minute. So
Now I'm the worst one.
it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, thank you everybody joining us live, everybody watching on the replay. Please like and subscribe. And we have more shows coming, and you know, they'll be on the way soon. So stay tuned for that. And we'll see everybody next week for another episode of It's C-Doc again.